All right, Kristen. Now hear me out. I got a list for you here, and this list goes over weird combinations that are kind of popular. So a lot of people do it, but you might you might look at it as like I don't know. Obviously, I think one of the most popular ones, and this is actually number two on the list, is French fries dipped in ice cream. Have you ever done that?
I tried it. Wasn't a fan.
Not your cup of tea.
No, no, no.
Honestly, I've never tried it. I don't know. I've always wanted to. Like it's like I've had the opportunity to. It's just like
The one to
I'm
do
feel
it.
like I'm ruining a fry, like bro.
But it's not like you have to like dump the ice cream on top of all your fries. You really get to just
True.
it's literally
Just one fry. Sacrifice one fry.
at
I
least
don't know, bro.
try. I get the whole like people like it because it's salt and sweetie, salty and sweet.
Is there like any weird ones that you feel like you do a lot, or not to put you on the spot, but just gonna throw that
I
out there.
think is there anything weird I used to do?
I feel like for
Oh
me, there's nothing really weird. I know I throw cheese on a lot of stuff.
yeah, Vic, you don't think you do weird stuff? What was
You
that
think so?
thing?
You think?
What was that thing that Leslie sent us? What was that?
Okay, first of all, we were we had like a tuna sandwich. We were on the road.
It was tuna sandwich with cheese, right?
It was Cheez-Its because I didn't have cheese,
Cheese its or cheese whiz?
like a Cheez-Its, like little crackers.
Gotcha.
Which just substituted cheese, bro.
Bro, that's not a substitution. That's weird. So you
Yeah,
definitely
but
do
that's
some
not
weird
something I
stuff.
normally do. It's just like you know what? This could use some cheese on it. So
So let's throw
I
cheese.
don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, number one on this list is peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Nope.
Would you try it? No.
Pickle sandwich, peanut butter and
Yeah.
pickle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. I like peanut butter. I love peanut butter, bro. I'm eating that whole straight out of the can or jar, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
like
like peanut butter
pickles,
too, but
but
then
you're
put it
you're you're
together.
kind of. I feel like you wouldn't do a lot of these because you're that person that eats
I
sections
eat
of the
like
food.
sections of everything. Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind mixing it all together and eating it. So,
Yeah, it's disgusting. do you like to dip your fries or do you like to squirt it all over?
no, I like to dip my fries just because it's less messy. I don't want to like touch a fry and actually get
Oh.
ketchup on the side of my finger.
Whoa. Vic wants to be less messy, but it's give a fuck about mixing all this food together.
Yeah, I'm
God forbid I put ketchup on my fries.
no, I don't know. It's just like I, I'll admit I'm a messy eater. I will say that, but like I don't know something about like going to grab something and then like coming up with the whole bottle of ketchup on your finger. I don't
I thought you were into that kind of thing.
know. Number three, chocolate covered bacon.
Hmm.
Think about it. I see you thinking
I'm
about it.
not opposed to trying it, but I'm not a huge chocolate person either. So, but I would probably try it. Definitely
Yeah,
instead with bacon.
for me, it's probably I'm just gonna pass on this one just because I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I'm not sure I ever mentioned that on the show, but
But he eats Snickers
I'm coming around to it.
and Reese's.
I am coming around to it.
He's
I
like
feel like
chocolate
2 months ago.
candy.
Oh yeah, last month I actually had some chocolate cake. I was like, it's not that bad.
I'm not. I can eat chocolate cake if it's not too much chocolate. Like I
Oh yeah,
cannot do chocolate cake with chocolate frosting covered in chocolate peanuts or some shit. That's too much. Or chocolate lava cake when they just damn near just drench it with chocolate, and it's just like, bro, I'm
nah, I
not
feel
eating
you,
this.
bro.
That feels like a heart attack. Now, if it's chocolate like and it's like a cream cheese frosting, I might try it. And if it's moist, obviously, but like for the most part, I'm not really going around chocolate cake like that. Same with chocolate ice cream.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Number five on this list, I feel like this one's pretty popular. I don't even know if this is like it's a list, but I don't think it's in order in any particular order. But this one is pineapple on pizza.
Nope.
I know you're a no on this one. I know a lot of people. I think we talked about it before, but
Yeah, I think that definitely
um,
was that was one of my rants.
yeah. So we're not gonna go through the rant again, but just know we're not pineapple on pizza people. Though if it's the only pizza there, I'm grabbing a slice or two. Number 6, popcorn and ketchup.
Hell nah. I do popcorn and cheese.
But a
Like
lot
nah.
of people put, but I feel like popcorn is like that thing that a lot of people kind of do weird things to. Like I know some people like squirt lime on it. You ever seen that?
I've seen that.
Yeah. I don't know. People abusing popcorn, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I feel like popcorn and ketchup. I don't. I could almost get on board. Almost.
No.
Almost.
No.
I like. I would double take. I'd look at it and be like, and then decide not
You
to.
know, Vic, I feel like you're not one to really oppose trying some stuff. Oddly, because you don't like a lot of
I
stuff.
know, right?
So
I knew you would say that too.
it's like the weirdest thing ever with you. It's just like I'll try it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like
Facts. This next one also involves ketchup. Macaroni and cheese with ketchup.
it. Hell nah, bro. What is this? That is disgusting, bro. Why mess up some good mac and cheese with ketchup?
I feel like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like when I was younger, we did this.
I feel like, yeah, I can see that. Vic. I don't know. Y'all tripping. Nah, I can just say
I
that.
have to verify, but I feel like we did do this. I know we did some weird things with ketchup. We used to eat just like ketchup sandwiches, bro. That's because we were poor.
I get that, but we were, we weren't, well off either. But we definitely found different things to eat with our. We did syrup sandwiches. Now that shit was bomb. See,
Syrup sandwiches, like,
bro, syrup,
and then it's like,
bread, and syrup. I mean, bread, syrup, bread. Shit, fire.
you,
It's just a sugar sandwich, basically.
it sounds like a French toast without the French.
It is delicious. Basically, that's basically what it is. It's your French toast without the French part, which is just basically eggs and cinnamon. uh, but that was really good. There is a weird thing I used to do as a kid, which is I don't know how this came up. I think I learned this from my cousins when I was younger. But we used to do this thing where we used to get bread, get cheese, put cheese, and then put sugar on top of the cheese, and then put it in the oven and let it cook. And it basically like caramelizes the sugar, and it's like a sweet cheese bread. That shit's fire, bro. Like I haven't had it in years, but I remember that taste very, very well, and it's really, really good.
Interesting. I remember, like, do you ever? I remember making like grilled cheeses growing up, and every now and then we would throw some cinnamon on there.
I
So I
never
can
done
kind of
that.
see it. Yeah, because I mean, it's kind of well. I mean, obviously, sugar and cinnamon are kind of different, but you kind of get the same experience because the
That's a
sweet.
kind of different, bro. That is a sugar and a spice. They're not the same at all. I don't get cinnamon and be like, sugar. It's not. Now, if you like cinnamon sugar, okay, I get you. That bitch says cinnamon, ground cinnamon, the powder.
No, but we used to do that with grilled cheeses though. So
Okay, that's different. I can see that being a different taste. That's when you just try to spice it up in the kitchen.
bro, I remember one time we were like so into grilled cheeses for some reason, and we were at me and my brother Troy were at our cousin's house,
Hmm.
and somehow we had like a grilled cheese cook off.
That's
He
hilarious.
was like, but I think he was just low key. He was just calling us so we can both make him a grilled cheese. He was like, which one of y'all can make the best grilled cheese?
Hey, y'all was really in there, really trying to cook up a good grilled cheese sandwich. Hilarious.
Loki, bro. That was funny. Speaking of grilled cheese, the other day, like Leslie's brother was making a grilled cheese,
Mhm.
and Leslie saw. She's like, "Oh, I want one." So I went in there to go make one. Bro, it's been forever since I made a grilled cheese. That whole came out horrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the hell is this? It tasted good, but like it was like I put way too much butter on it. That like the bread was like wet.
Yuck, Vic,
It was
yuck.
not toasted.
That's,
It was like wet. I was like, okay, well,
here you go. Here's your grilled cheese. Your soggy grilled. Uh,
right.
so so I learned something from Kayla, right? And I think she learned this probably from TikTok. I can't remember. She'll confirm whether deny whatever what you want to say.
Mhm.
But instead of using butter, some people use mayo as the outside coat. Like butter mayo is basically kind of just like oil or butter anyway, and that actually works really well doing that. Very delicious.
Interesting.
So if you
Interesting.
guys
Yeah, I
haven't
feel like
tried it, try it.
people substitute. There's a lot of substitutes that could be made out there that we just don't know yet. But anyway,
Yeah. And
uh,
another weird thing, I don't know if you say this is weird. I think it's weird to some people, but normal to some others. My cousin had showed me, ramen noodles, obviously, and he had put cheese in it. And like, I know that's a pretty, like, a lot of people do that, but
yeah,
it
I do
was really, really
that.
weird for me at the time. I had like saw him doing it, and he would just like throw cheese in there and mix it up, and it was like super cheesy. And I was like, bro, that looks disgusting. And he's like, bro, you just got to
It's not
try it.
about looks, bro. It's not about looks, bro.
Yes, but it looked disgusting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. So I tried it. It was really good, but it fucked up my stomach.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that sounds
was
about right.
throwing up and everything, and I was like, I can never do this again. I was, it was not for me. I know there's a lot of people that do that, like just like whenever they get noodles, they put cheese in it, but I cannot.
Yeah, like I feel like I do that all the time, bro. It's like cheese for me makes everything better.
I think it's a cheese fanatic, honestly.
I am.
I think you're at like at my house one day, and I think you just left some noodles, and I was like, "What is that in your noodles?" And it's like, "Oh, it's cheese, bro." And it's like it wasn't even mixed up; it was just like clumps of cheese, and I'm like, "Ugh."
I couldn't find the shredded cheese, bro.
I don't think we had any, but still, like
There you go.
at least mix it up. Like that cheese melts. Like it was just like clumps. Didn't try to
Yeah,
stir it up or nothing.
I had the slice of cheese. I ripped that whole up, like ripping little pieces. I don't know. I mean, I kind of afterwards kind of stirred it up a little bit.
When I saw it, it was not stirred at all.
Anyways, going on with the list, number 8, we have Cheetos and milk.
Next. Hell no.
No comment. Just next.
Would you put the Cheetos in your milk?
Or you want to put the milk in the Cheetos? I guess
You
so.
could. You could try. Maybe they're like hot Cheetos cereal or something.
Could be, bro.
I think they were coming out with something like that.
I'm about to say this probably is a cereal like that. This is a cereal for everything. It's like Sour Patch Kids cereal, Honey Bun cereal. Like, bro,
Honey Bun cereal makes sense.
low key, that does make sense. Let's see. Number 9, pickles and ice cream.
No.
No, just a no. Number 10, hot dog. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was thinking about the pickles and what was it? Pickles and what? Ice cream?
Ice cream.
I can see the sweet and salty again, but yeah, nah.
Hot dog with jelly or peanut butter.
I can see that. That's
Would you
something
try it?
that's something I would probably, gander. Yeah.
All right, next week on the podcast live, get a reaction.
Live reactions to me try. You got to try something too. You're gonna do hot Cheetos and cereal.
Bro, I don't even like hot Cheetos like that.
Well, that's
try one. I don't
that's
know.
probably because you haven't tried it with cereal. I mean, as a cereal with milk.
Let's see. Number 11, Doritos and cottage cheese.
I'm not a big cottage cheese person. It's hard. Cottage cheese is hard for me because I don't know. Because I guess I know it's like rancid milk that you eat now, and I'm just like, it's never been something I was ever into. I hate the thought of cottage cheese.
Nah, I feel you. Like I don't know. Like I love cheese, but cottage cheese ain't it, bro. Cottage cheese is not the move.
My mom likes pickles. I mean, not pickles, but pineapples and cottage cheese. She loves
that. Number 12, rice with ketchup and mayonnaise.
Bro, who is coming up with these combos? Yuck. No. That's all good. No. It's wrong. You're wrong. And everything about your life is wrong.
Do you like that ketchup and mayonnaise combo? Not
I
necessarily with rice,
I
but like
actually
with
like the
fries and stuff.
ketchup and mayonnaise combo.
Yeah, same here. I've heard they started selling that like in stores, like combined like that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13, sausage and maple syrup donuts.
Sausage and maple syrup donuts. I would eat it.
Yeah, I would eat. Yeah, that sounds Loki. That sounds pretty good.
That doesn't
Like
sound
sign me up.
that's not too much different from the bacon and syrup.
Didn't they?
Or,
Didn't they used to have a burger somewhere with like the buns were like donuts or something like that?
yes,
You remember that?
the heart attack burger.
Yeah, where was
Uh,
that? Where was that at?
I think it was at Heart Attack Grill.
Probably sounds about right.
Well, I think like literally the place is you go in there, you put a gown on, a hospital gown on, and literally their food is like to die for. I guess.
To die for, you literally die.
Literally. Like you already got your gown on just in case. And then I think it was the inspiration off of. I don't know if it was inspiration off of Boondocks or Boondocks got an inspiration off of it. But there was an episode about them making that hamburger.
I mean,
It looks delicious. I ain't gonna cap.
I'm about to
I
say,
really wanted to try it, but it looks very, very messy.
yeah, extremely. Which I don't know. Sometimes I feel like
So
burgers in
sign me
general,
up.
like the ones that are like have so much shit. Like, bro, how you gonna eat that shit?
Break it down.
Like, I don't even get tomatoes on my burgers because it makes it too messy.
I love tomatoes. You're
I,
wrong.
I don't mind tomatoes. It's just like, bro, when you get the thick slices and you're trying to eat and that burger slides off.
Look, I am all for it. Give me the thicker the slice, the better. It's like, puts a whole
I
tomato on
understand,
your burger.
bro. What's a tomato bun?
I'll probably eat it. No, don't play with me.
We got two more on the list. Saltine crackers with peanut butter and hot sauce. See, they had me at peanut butter.
They had me at peanut butter. They had me at the first half.
I was telling you that sounds normal. But then they throw the hot sauce on there.
Yeah, no. That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
All right, last one. Fried chicken and waffles with syrup and gravy.
Why did they have the gravy?
Right? You're like, okay, that
I
sounds
was like, that
normal.
sounds normal to
And then
me.
they throw the gravy on there.
Just throw this random ass gravy. Yep.
I feel like that wouldn't be bad though, right? Like, because sometimes you eat chicken with gravy, right?
Yeah, but not with syrup.
Or you eat waffles with syrup. It's like,
Yeah, unless you just are you. It sounds like you're combining all this stuff together like a regular.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's just no. I couldn't do that. If that was me and I got that, it would literally be two different meals. I would have my sausage. I mean, my chicken with. I don't even.
it's gravy.
I don't see why I would even eat chicken with gravy like that.
Right.
Unless it's like country fried chicken or something. I ain't doing that to my chicken.
But anyways, that's all I got. I got this list from AI, so you know it
I'm
is what it
dead.
is.
Rick is an AI fanatic. AI is taking over the world.
Bro, AI is taking over the world. You know, I just remember that there was a story I was gonna put in about AI, but I totally forgot what it is now. So catch us next week talking about it.
If he finds it, it's gonna be next
Well, I
week.
know I can find it, but like it's on TikTok and it's a whole step process. So
Interesting.
interesting.
Well, I
Yes, I
remember
know.
you had a thing for the AIs. Did we ever talk about it? Was with Drake and stuff?
Oh yeah, with Drake and the Weeknd. Did you ever hear that song?
I think so. I believe so.
Yeah, they came out with like, or someone made a AI song making them sound like Drake and the Weeknd, and everyone was like, "Bro, that is Drake. Like, why you lying?" Apparently, got taken down though from Spotify for
Yeah,
like.
for copyright reasons. Like it's not them.
Mhm.
But yep.
Sorry.
I don't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, just comment down below any weird food combinations you guys have, or if you tried any of the ones from the list. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, if you're a weirdo, let us know.
Bro, someone's literally typing it, and then you said that, and they deleted it. Like, you know what?
It's okay. We all got our weird tendencies. But anyways, you ready to get the podcast started?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, bet. Getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
This is Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 93, and welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on that like, subscribe button, click on that bell notification, so every time we post, you get notified. As you guys can see, we are back. We are back, and we're better. And hopefully, this stream makes it all the way through.
Wood.
so as you guys noticed last week, we had a couple of technical hiccups and stuff, and that had to be a lot shorter stream, a lot shorter video. But hey, Vic is back at home, and hopefully the internet is great.
You know, you say that, but this morning I was logging into work. I had to restart my router.
It's good that you did it then and not now.
Right? I was like, bro, what the heck's going on? It's always weird though too, because like, you know, me and Leslie both work from home, and sometimes like her computer's having issues, but I'm just over there chilling. Or sometimes my computer has issues, and she's like chilling. And so it's like if she has to reset the router, obviously it's gonna affect me. So it's like it kind of sucks. It's like I have to wait for a phone call to be over. Like, hey, we gotta reset this router because I need clock in.
But other than that, welcome to the podcast, you guys. And Vic, you have updates for this week.
Yeah, got quite. I feel like I always mention this, but you know, eBay. You know, last week I said it was bad.
Yes.
This week it was good. It's like, bro, eBay is kind of up and down. And I feel like
it's a roller coaster.
in the reseller community, like the people I listen to and watch, they talk about it all the time. It's like it's good one week, good one day, bad the next day. It's like, you know, the economy's kind of weird right now, so it's kind of like, you know,
it's a roller coaster.
Right. But yeah, I had a pretty good week on eBay. I sold like a book set. It's actually the Bridgerton like book series.
Okay.
Bought that for like $20. Like it was a total of 8 books, and it had like some autographs. And it's like the special edition. Like you had to be part of the book club.
Oh wow.
And I bought that for total $20, and I sold it for $285. So.
Nice.
Took a little bit to sell. Well, not like 2 months to sell, but still. But besides that, Friday night popped up at Kristen's kind of unexpectedly, but appreciate it.
Yeah.
And they were in the middle of a game night, so we just kind of hopped in, played. It was pretty fun. Had a good time. Stayed up late talking. Went to garage sales. All right. Went to some garage sales the next day, but didn't go out too long just because it's kind of busy day overall. Because we actually went to a concert later that day. Met up with my family about 4. Went out to eat. Then we went to the concert. It was the Brooks and Dunn concert, which is a country artist. He's a little older, and so it was like the crowd was probably a 50, 60, a whole bunch of white people. But you know, I was digging it. I was digging the songs. We had a good time.
Shout out to our white audience.
Our white older audience too. Right? And then the plan was me and Leslie we're gonna go out like afterwards, because we're kind of already dressed up and but it started raining, and it's supposed to rain like all night, so we're like, let's head back over to Kristen's, grab a couple bottles of wine, and you know, just kind of chilled for the night. And then Sunday didn't do too much. Leslie had her final exam yesterday, so she spent as much time as possible like kind of studying. I was kind of helping her as much as I could. But so yeah, she took her final exam on Monday, so she's done with school for the semester. Yeah, and then we headed back. And bro, like when we got back, you know, I walked into the house. I was like, hoping the AC wasn't too bad, which it wasn't. It was like 75. But as I was bringing stuff like inside from the car, I was like, something kind of smells weird.
Oh man.
No, and it wasn't like inside the house, which was good. I was like, right there, kind of as I'm walking up to the door, like I catch a whiff of something, and it's like I know the smell, so like something died somewhere. Oh man. So I like get my flashlight out and like kind of look on the side of the house. I see like something there. Get a little closer. I was like, yeah, that's definitely a dead animal. It was dark, so I couldn't really tell what it was. And the next morning, or this morning, found out it was like a dead cat.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I know.
It was wild.
Yeah, and it's already who knows how long it's been there, but it wasn't like fresh. It's definitely like maggots and stuff like coming like the scene was not pretty.
Oh man.
um,
So what
and
you
then
do?
we also well, I just had to grab like two because I have a lot of boxes, you know. So I grabbed some boxes, kind of just like pushed it to one side of the box and then pushed it in the middle of like both boxes and just got kind of grabbed the sides, threw it in another box and threw that box into the trash can and
I'm dead. Put that box in a box and put it in another box in a box
and
and
then
put the
put a
box.
label on the box and sent it to Kristen.
Put it in a box in
No.
a box.
Yeah, I was like, what do I want to do? Because low-key, I was like, I never had to deal with like a dead animal like that, so I was like, do I call animal control? Or do I like? But I heard animal control would probably take a while. That's what I heard.
They have their moments, yeah. I ain't
Yeah.
never had to
So,
call them, but I definitely heard that same thing.
and then like, I low-key wanted to just get out of there because the AC guys are coming today to fix our AC, the HVAC system, whatever, replace the whole thing.
Mhm.
So like, I don't want them to have to like walk around this dead cat or like smell their shit. So yeah, I took care of it, and then like an hour later, the AC guys came. They were here like all day, which is kind of interesting because like they're replacing this whole system. And we have a baby. We obviously can't tell them, yo, shh. So like, and then obviously they're coming in and out. They have stuff like they're bringing stuff in and out and stuff. So like, we kind of had to almost like everyone wasn't really able to roam around that much, which kind of
Mhm.
sucked. And then when she went to sleep, it was like, lucky she did sleep pretty well. I'm kind of shocked because all the banging that was going on. But once she fell asleep, she stayed asleep for a good 3 hours.
That's
But it
good.
just kind of sucks because when she was awake, like most of the time, she was in her high chair because she couldn't. We didn't want her
Move
out because
around.
we were both working, and then like two, like we didn't want her moving around, like getting in the way and stuff. And then plus we removed the gate that we have for the stairs, so she was over there trying to crawl up them. So it was Loki just kind of a little bit of a headache because after a while, once she's in the high chair for a while, she kind of gets a little fussy.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have, but once you give her blueberries, it's all right. So I just kept having to feed her.
Have
So feed
blueberries.
me, I'll
Just
be all
have
right.
blueberries on deck.
They're right.
That's good. That's good.
But they got that replaced, so AC's popping now. So
That's good.
that's all I have for my updates.
For my updates, we had game night on Friday, like Vic was saying. He interrupted it. Um, nah, but we played some games. Kayla made some food from that she seen on TikTok. Some chicken. I think it was like chicken tacos, but they're called like chicken pull apart tacos. Actually, really really good. But she made that. That was delicious, and played a game and stayed up pretty late that night. I think like went to like 2 in the morning or something like that. Um, so yeah, Saturday, this we went to. I know Kayla had something going on. I want to say she had something going on Saturday, and then we went to our friend Allie's baby shower, and she had a boy. So congratulations to you, Allie, little Nathaniel. Welcome pretty soon to the world.
Right.
Um,
Ava's getting a new friend.
Ava's getting a new friend. Also Friday was Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody who didn't celebrate. I don't know, really didn't. That was our Cinco de Mayo. That was our celebration. So Saturday, Kayla also had a book club she went to, and then Sunday she had a bridal shower to go to, and then after her bridal shower, we went to a softball game. Softball game lost, but hey, it is what it is. We got one more game, and I think we're gonna miss it. So, other than that, that's kind of it. Wait, and also, oh, I got my hair retwisted.
Looks nice.
Yeah, so I noticed that was on my calendar as well. I also have a calendar. So, yep, that's all my updates. I had to get my hair retwisted. She made a little slick remark. Not really slick. It was a little sly.
Danger,
You
bro.
know, she
Dang.
was just kind of like
Throwing some shade.
so when are you getting your hair retwisted? And I was like, why? What you trying to say? My hair don't look good. And she was like, no, I'm not saying that, but we are taking pictures here pretty soon, and I just want you to like your best self. I'm like, what you saying? I don't look like my best self now? And she was like, yeah, of course you do. I was just like, I'm just messing with you. So, so I had to get my hair retwisted, and here we are. You know, look like somebody loved me again.
Looks nice.
Appreciate it. It was
Uh,
better before Saturday. Saturday was very humid outside, and now I got
brother,
like
human.
it like my edges looking kind of crazy.
With that being said, though, I guess we'll hop into these. We'll have one quick mention. So there was a famous this guy at this art museum decided to eat a banana, but turns out it was art the whole time. So let me read part of the story. So illustrations by Italian artist Maurizio Catalan.
I'm surprised
I
you
don't
even
know,
tried that.
bro. Anyways, this Italian artist is famously provocative,
Thanks, Mauricio.
but his signature work, a banana taped to a wall. So yeah, this banana is literally just duct taped to the wall. Fell prey to a basic impulse, the hunger it provoked in a South Korean college student.
How dare you?
So it took No, which is the guy who ate the banana. It took him about around 1 minute to yank the banana off and eat it. And when he was done, he reattached the peel to its spot on the wall. So he didn't even like throw away the banana peel. He said, "You know what? Let me just go ahead and put this back
Put
up
this
here."
back.
He told the museum that he ate the art because he was hungry. So how do you feel about this? Like,
So the crazy thing is, like, it's one thing to eat it because you're hungry, but it's another thing to eat it knowing that it's art. Um, it's not like he was just like, "Oh my god, I'm hungry. I just really need something right now," and he saw a banana and ate it. It was like, "I'm gonna eat this banana and then put it back on here." And they made a whole video. They did a video on it too. So there's a video of him eating, taking the banana off the wall and eating it and putting the peel back. It's like, so you obviously knew what you were doing. And but they said that also he had the knowledge that they obviously got to replace the banana anyway, because it's in the art museum. So
yeah,
every couple of days they got to replace it.
true.
So he
That's what I
said,
was kind of wondering. I was like, do they replace this banana? Like, obviously, it's gonna go bad after a while. Like,
yeah.
you know how bananas be.
So he was like, well, maybe the art was meant to be eaten because they have to replace the banana. So
He sounds like he's just trying to defend his actions.
yeah, I don't think it was that much as he was hungry as much as just like, I'm gonna do this and see what they say.
Yeah, especially if you're recording it and then like obviously who like you don't just walk by like you said like starving and see you're not if you see it if you're in an art museum and you see something duct taped to the wall, it's like that's probably something to do with art. And first of all, it's a banana. Like that's just suspicious. Like when you just like walking by and you see a banana on the wall, you're not just gonna grab it randomly. So like he did know. I feel like he did know what he was doing, and I don't know, did he face any like
I don't think he had anything. It says the museum won't pursue Noah for any damages. Or no, whatever his name is. According to the Korean news outlets.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah, like I said, I feel like it's not really that big of a deal either because the banana gets replaced. But still,
Yep. Oh, and one more thing that we didn't get to mention. Um, I do want to address the Allen, Texas shooting at the Outlet Mall. I do want to say sincerely, like, for all the families out there who are going through this tragic times and that were affected by that shooting. Um, prayers are out to you and your family.
mhm,
And, you know, I'm sorry that you guys have to go through that situation. So my deepest condolences from me
mhm.
and I'm sure Vic as well.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, like whenever you hear about like these shootings and stuff, it's like it gets you. But like this one is in Allen, Texas, which is super close to us.
Very.
So it's like They all hit, but like I feel like this one kind of hits a little harder just because like, bro, we could have been there, like I've been to that mall.
Yeah, I have.
Uh,
I think I've been there as well.
and I actually like that mall. So like, it's just one of those things. It's like, bro, like
The world is
next time I go, like I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be like a surreal experience kind of thing. It's like,
and unfortunately, it's not anything that could have prevented that. Luckily, the officer was there to take care of the guy as soon as he did. And unfortunately,
mhm.
there was casualties. Um, and it's just one of those things that somebody who wasn't in their right mind decided to cause harm on innocent people and that didn't deserve it. And it's a sad situation.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But like I said, our condolences to like anyone involved, not even if immediate family, and just you know.
People that are affected, but just everybody who's even there, or
Hmm.
But yeah, but I just want to mention, I just don't want to just pass by and act like that didn't happen because it did, and I just want to address that and just let it be known that I do feel you know sad for those families for sure.
No, most definitely.
But moving on to our next story. Or did you have anything else to say about your story about the banana on the wall?
No, I don't.
We're gonna call it wall banana. So our next story has to do with this Colorado school bus driver who now faces 30 charges of child abuse after allegedly slamming on brakes while driving. It says, according to the outlet, Brian Fitzgerald, who's 61 years old, was driving a bus for the Douglas County School District when the incident took place on March 1st. And video footage of the incident, which has since been released, Fitzgerald is heard asking the students on his bus if they would like to see how dangerous it is for them to stand while the bus is in motion. The children are then seen being thrusted into the seats before them. Additionally, they can be heard screaming out. It says the student on the bus ranged from kindergartners to sixth graders. That's a pretty big wide range, I guess. What's that? Just
Elementary
elementary
school.
school.
Yeah.
And it says according to ABC News, the students can be heard questioning the bus driver's action. One student even pulled out a cell phone and called to report the incident. It says the bus driver hit the brakes and someone got hurt so badly and is like bleeding on their cheek. He then tells the bus driver we tell the bus driver he no care. And so, Vic, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like he deserves these 30 counts of child abuse?
uh, yes and and no at the same time. Kind of like it's weird because he
It's the
obviously
lessons were learned.
like the fact that he told them like y'all want to feel like see how it is and feel this like knowing it's low key kind of dangerous. Like I felt like, but at the same time, I feel like he's just trying to be like that cool bus driver.
Vic,
But
your kindergarten daughter is on this bus and this man is slamming
well,
brakes.
okay, like for sure he should not be a bus driver. For sure, that's for sure. Like he needs to be fired or whatever. But child abuse, bro, I don't know. Like, do you feel like he should it's like be suffer child abuse or whatever?
Hey man, you do the crime, you do the time. Um, I don't know. I feel like he knowingly child abuse is exactly what it is. Knowingly abusing a child, and that's what he did. Um, he knew that these kids were gonna get injured and hurt, and even after a kid came up to him and said, "Hey, this child is bleeding," nothing was done. So that's where
True,
that
true.
child abuse kind of comes in. It was like it sounds like he probably been doing this a lot more than this time, but this is just the first time he probably got caught. And who knows?
All
Maybe
right.
maybe he's a bus advocate, and he's like, I've been asking for them to get seatbelts on these buses forever. Now let me show them why they
Watch.
should have seatbelts. And unfortunately, the kids just have to be They had to be the example that had to be used for, maybe
using
I don't know if change is
using
ever gonna happen, but
using kids as pawns.
hey, he said we got to start somewhere, and I need this policy enforced. So who knows?
That's kind of weird. Like that, these school buses don't have seat belts.
Yeah,
Like, do you feel like they should?
I feel like they should. Bro, you ever hit a?
Right?
I'm pretty sure you've done this. You hit a
Yeah,
pothole
yeah.
and
So you
literally
fly,
fly
bro.
out of your seat. I've seen people fly out of their seat into the aisle from a school bus, and I was like, "How is this? How is this okay?"
Right? It's like, all these laws about seatbelts, like when you're in a car, it's like, you know what? If it's a big bus with a whole bunch of kids, no seatbelt. It's okay.
Screw those rules. Throw them out the window. We don't need them. Buses and no seatbelts make sense to me.
I feel like it's just like a money thing. They're like, bro, too much money, and then I don't know.
But even more money if somebody dies.
I guess you're right. I don't know, bro. But yeah, like I said, this bus driver definitely needs to suffer some consequences.
Just not child abuse.
No, I mean, I feel like what you said kind of makes sense. Like the fact that he kind of ignored the child after they said, "Hey, yo, he's bleeding over here." Like at that point, like if if you're having fun with these kids, like we all had that bus driver where like they're trying to be like, chill with you, and um, but at one point you have to step in and be like the adult, like, oh, he's bleeding, like, oh, I fucked up, like even though I fucked up, like I need to address this because I'm the adult here, and it looks like he did not do that, so.
The kids came up to him and was like, "Hey, sir. Hey, Mr. Bus Driver, sir. This kid is bleeding back here." And he was like, "You want to see a church?" And push the brakes again.
So when it's 30 counts of child abuse, does that mean like they all got like 30 kids got injured, or like there were just 30
No,
kids on the
it's
bus?
30 cases, basically. So it's like every time there's technically, I would assume, I think that's what it is. Like every time there's a count of something, it's usually each one of those is like different cases. It's like 30 child abuse charges. It's not just one like big charge. I think it's literally each one of them is 30 kids on there probably, and he got a charge for each of them.
Oof. Do you think he would win if or he would lose? Like if the child didn't get injured, you think they have a case?
I think if they can prove it.
Guess
Like
we'll have to see.
obviously, I feel like the ones in the video definitely can be proven, but they should have another view from the front of the bus to the back of the
Yeah,
bus.
but there should be a
So,
camera in there. So
I he probably it's not looking too good for him.
yeah, but he's
But
definitely lost his job for sure.
oh yeah, he's definitely gonna lose his job. Now, if he gets a good lawyer could fight the fact that the buses should have seatbelts, or this would never happen. If he could just somehow get away with that, then maybe he might have a case. But that would literally be the only thing he probably uses. Well, if they had seatbelts, this would never happen.
Just plead
Why?
insanity, bro.
Why did the kids fly into the other seats?
Said, well, if you taught your kids better, this wouldn't have happened.
When literally in the video you can see half the kids are still sitting down. He said, "Y'all want to
But
see?"
some bus drivers, bro, they don't care, bro. They zooming in and out.
What is the was that Newton's law of motion? Is that
Yeah, object in
object in
motion
motion
stays in
stays in
motion.
motion? He's like, you want me to teach you a lesson? He's like, just stand right here. I'm gonna, technically you're in motion. I'm gonna slam these brakes, and you're no longer.
He said, "Man, I was just trying to teach some physics."
I said, according to inertia, you're gonna keep going when the bus stops.
But speaking of buses, I saw on TikTok the other day, like apparently this bus driver like passed out when she was driving.
I saw that. It was like a seventh grader or something like that.
Yeah,
Took over. Yeah, I
he
saw
stepped
that.
in, he said. So a
Great.
little
Well,
heartwarming story.
that was one of the stories I was actually gonna put on here, and I didn't end up doing it.
Well, I mentioned it anyway, so you know.
A slight quick mention.
But I guess going on to the next story. Let's make sure I'm on the right one. Oh shit, I
Story
almost
is
skipped. I
wild.
almost skipped one.
Shaking my head.
Um, so a daughter is horrified as best friend gets engaged to her mom after secret romance.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. So a woman's entire world has been turned upside down after discovering her mom had been secretly dating her best friend. She explained how her 20-year-old best friend moved in with her and her mom after losing his apartment during the COVID-19 lockdown. And while
29-year-old man.
what did I say? Did I say 29?
You said 20.
Oh, so yeah, 29 years old. He's 29. While she's pleased, her mom, 43, is finally happy. She can't help but feel angry and lied to, considering it all happened right under her nose. She said on Reddit, "My best friend and my mom are getting married. They told me 2 days ago over dinner." Which I feel like they should have probably told you sooner, not like 2 days before the wedding.
Where was the?
Um,
She didn't see any signs. Is wild to me.
right. She goes on to say, "I met my best friend in college 5 years ago, and we've pretty much been inseparable ever since. When COVID hit, he was about to lose his apartment, so my mom and I offered him the spare room at our house. He's been a great housemate, and it was great that we got to hang out so much." It says the 21-year-old went on to explain how her mom expressed an interest in dating again after spending a decade alone, but she never expected her best friend to become the object of her affection. She showed me the engagement ring he got her and told me she was really excited. They were either great at hiding it or I was an idiot because I never noticed anything. I
Damn right.
worked the night shift at my job, so I guess everything happened while I was gone.
Damn right.
Things go bump in the night. So let's see. It doesn't help that I don't know how long they've been seeing each other. I didn't say anything after they told me. I just got up and left to stay with another friend. I told her things were tense at home and I needed a few days away. I haven't spoken to them since I left, besides telling them I was safe with a friend. So, what do you think? Thoughts? How would you like?
This is wild, bro. This is wild, wild. Um, hmm. I always like to try to put things in perspective. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're guys, so this is like saying your best female friend came and stayed with you, and she got engaged to your dad. Like that's wild. First of all, there's a huge age difference. So we're talking about a 21-year-old girl and a 29-year-old dude. Been best friends for the last 5 years. Which, first of all, that doesn't make sense because that means that they've been best friends since she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 16. So 16 and he was 24.
4.
Um, so I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yeah, that's kind of that is kind of weird. Like, honestly, and it's like I don't know because it seems like he's into older people. So I mean, I don't know.
Yes, she said she met him at college, so maybe the years are just not right. Um, I don't know, man. I would be hella upset if my
But your
friend was.
mom's happy.
I can care less. Find happiness somewhere else. Because now your relationship with that person is not only awkward but over. Like,
Yeah, you've almost lost like 2 relationships because like it's gonna affect your relationship with your mom too.
mm,
And it's like obviously they were best friends. So like usually if you have a problem with your parents, you like going to your best friend and kind of telling him about it. But like now you can't because he's a problem. So it's like, okay, it sucks for her definitely. Like she's in that situation where like she even talked about it. Like she's happy that her mom's happy. Like she wants her mom to be happy, obviously. But like, does her happiness have to come from her best friend?
yeah, that's the weird part. I don't know. I don't agree with it too much, obviously, but it's one of those sucky situations, and it's just like you almost feel it's a big feeling of betrayal in a way because like
Yeah,
you don't expect that to happen. Um, one offering hospitality, and two it just turns into like this thing happening behind your back. So it's just that just sucks. Like, first of all, I don't know you're really considered best friend after 5 years. I guess you could be, but
Depends how long you have other friends. I mean,
yeah,
but you think it makes it worse? That, like, how much worse does it make it that she didn't tell them, or they didn't tell her beforehand? Like,
that much worse, bro. Like the fact that they did it behind her back, that means that they knew it was wrong. Um, and they had
true.
been doing it for a while for him to feel comfortable proposing. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. And I'm pretty sure there's been like little hints here and there. And who knows all the secretive stuff they probably just been doing in front of her face that she just never noticed.
Right.
Why is my best friend my mom sharing a cover?
Bro.
Why does my mom always want to sit in between us? It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and I feel like, I mean, eventually, I don't know. I feel like she'll probably have to come around if she wants to see her mom, like keep that relationship with her mom. But like you said, I think that relationship with the guy is
It's over.
like, I
It's
think
over.
it's
Dude,
over.
he's
But
now your stepdad.
yeah, like
Whenever they get married, that is your stepdad now. Like you're calling your best friend father, or hi stepdad. Uh, that's just
it's def-
weird.
yeah, it's definitely a situation no one really wants to be in. But you know, I really don't have much to say about that. Like,
Sucks to be her.
for real. All thanks to the pandemic too, bro. When she thinks the pandemic's over and like everything's done, and then this happens because of the pandemic.
It's wild.
Wow, bro.
Vic's getting them issues again.
Am I?
Yeah, you
Oh
starting to
yeah.
jump.
Let me just move slowly.
It's wild because look, we literally hit 51 minutes, so obviously we're about to probably close this out anyway before Vic's internet gets any more trashy. Um, bro, are you not hardwired in?
But I'm like upstairs. It's like, oh, it'd be a long ass cord, bro.
Hey man, you might need to invest in a long ass cord. I got 100-foot cord right now. You might need to invest in that bitch, bro. Because
I might have. Well, we have a cord, so I might just have to go record downstairs or some shit. I don't know.
do
We'll
y'all
figure
not
it out.
have a outlet thing in the top bedrooms?
No, I don't think so.
Well, don't look for it now. Obviously, I was.
I'll be back.
Hold on, you guys. Let me go check. Yeah. Anyways, well, thank you guys, for watching the podcast, and luckily Vic's internet made it into the end of the podcast. So, Vic, you want to go ahead and close this out? You probably won't see your video very well, but we can at least hear you.
Yeah. So make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV,
Go ahead and email us any stories, comments, concerns, questions at nowhearmeout.kv
KV,
at gmail.com. Go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube at Kristen Vic (NHMO).
NHMO,
Go ahead and leave us 5 stars on iTunes.
5 stars.
Follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips. Follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. And make sure to check out our shop at nowhearmeout.myspreadshop.com.
Yes, yes, yes. And you guys can follow me on every platform there is just about at Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. That's Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. Again, thank you guys for checking us out. If you have a Twitch account, please follow me on Twitch. I am on my way to being an affiliate, and I am reaching that goal very soon. And I can really use your help if you have a Twitch.
Let's get Chris in there.
Yeah,
But next episode, even before then,
I'm
he needs to
hoping
come on here and say that.
Bro, when
He's
I
affiliate.
say I'm that close to being affiliate, and Twitch is playing games right now, bro. They're playing games. But yes, if y'all can please just help me reach this goal, I would be very appreciative. But other than that, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys, and we will catch you guys next week. We are out of here. Peace.